Members of audit committees across the Caribbean are gathered at the Marriott Resort for the 21st Century Audit Committee and Certification Program this week, hosted by the Caribbean Governance Training Institute. Here's Mark. Referred to as a Gold Standard Director Education Program, the Audit Committee Certification Program is said to enhance executive decision-making while adding value to audit committees. According to Executive Chairman of the Caribbean Governance Training Institute and the Caribbean Institute of Directors, Dr. Chris Batt, the program is the first of its kind in the Caribbean and is geared toward the Audit Committee, which requires special attention because of its expected role in any organization.
All of the program delegates are currently members of audit committees, and they're here really to get the certification that they need to be able to tell their board members that they know what they're doing in terms of carrying out the work on their behalf. Understand that the audit committee is the one with the highest level of authority and decision-making responsibility that the board has because of the tremendous work it must carry out. There is no other committee of the board that has the number of individual stakeholders that must be acted with. The audit committee has to interact with the CEO, with the CFO, with the internal auditor, with the external auditor.
Chairperson of the Audit and Investment Committee at the Financial Services Regulatory Commission, Sylvia Gums, said she was pleased that the program is being held in St. Kitts.
I first heard of it last year, but it was being held in St. Lucia, and I had actually reached out to the Caribbean Governance Training Institute to see if they would consider holding a similar thing in St. Kitts, which I'm very pleased that they did. And so with that, I just thought it would be very helpful, especially as chair of the Audit and Investment Committee, that it would assist in the execution of our responsibilities to that committee.
Kevin Padmore of Trinidad and Tobago, who is an internal auditor at a regional airline, said he is pleased with the information being shared at the conference.
The reason I came here is because this is about 21st Century Audit Committee presence, and as the internal auditor, one of my roles is to advise the board and advise the Audit Committee on best practices and so on. And I think so far I've been getting a lot of information with regards to what is best practice and confirming some of the information and knowledge that I had from before to go back to my board and so on, also enhance my personal knowledge and so on in the area. A lot of the things that I've read about and so on were confirmed here, and a lot of new things as well with regards to the responsibilities of the board, the audit committee and so on, because in some instances we have questions at our audit committee meetings, and I feel I can go back to my organization and answer those questions with a lot more confidence.
The 21st Century Audit Committee and Certification Program, New Challenges, Risks and Best Practices, covers topics including the 21st Century Audit Committee and the essential audit committee processes and committee composition. At the end of the program, delegates are given a 2-hour exam in order to become audit committee certified. Reporting for ZIZ News, I'm Carla Barrage.